Welcome to the 7th development log. A month passed since the last video, but we have been working hard on the game, thus there are plenty of new contents to show. Before the new features, let's speak a little about where the game is heading. I was planning to release the first alpha version this week, however we decided to postpone it by a month since we are going to add a whole new dimension to the game, turning it into a full-scale turn-based strategic game. There is still a lot of work to do, so I will talk about in the next development log. Like I said, Robbin Goblin got several updates, mostly new graphics and user interface. Let's start with the new profiles menu. The previous one was anything but good looking and did not really fit into the game. Besides, the system itself had some flaws, so I completely redesigned it and rewrote it. By clicking on your profile name in the top left corner, the profile menu opens and you can make a new one or change to another. As you can see, I added an animation to it as well. Previously, I mentioned that we are planning to include a story mode into the game, and we made quite a bit of progress on it. When you start a new game, a text will appear telling you the story. In the future, this will be replaced by a trailer. If you pause the video, you can read, but instead I am going to skip it and tell you the quick version of it. The game is set the peaceful country of Aedeon, and you are playing as Sahav, the king's son stand-in. Aedeon is suddenly attacked by a horde of monsters, led by Igam, the unknown mage. The kingdom is defeated, the king is killed, and the successor fled. In this hopeless situation, you have an opportunity to reclaim your country from the invaders by substituting the king's son and becoming the new king. We also intend to make a rich background to the story, thus we created an encyclopedia to the world of Robbin Goblin, called Epedia. Currently it has 2 entries, however in the future it will have more. You start on the world map and the story continues with the dialogues of different characters. After reading the dialogues, the tutorial appears, which has also been remade. By skipping it, we can take a look at the completely new world map. I wanted to make a new one since the beginning, as the previous one was done with a free asset and was planned only as a placeholder. The more important location regions are marked down, and all of them will have their own history and descriptions in the Epedia. Let's take a look at the inventory, which also got a new locks and functions. The most important change is that we discarded the idea of having millions of items, which was bound to be useless. There will be only one weapon and shield, but these will be greatly upgradeable. The last update on the world map is the levels and their menu. If you click on one, its menu pops up, showing the information about it. These 3 squares are the sublevels, and their different colors represents whether they are available and done. The number after the star shows your score on them. You can get 1 to 5 score on the sublevels and a bigger score on the main one, which will be calculated from the sublevel score and a few other things. Let's continue with the levels. The spellbook was patched up in a sense and was divided into the spellbook and the monster book. You can equip and unequip skills by clicking on them and read their description by hovering over them. In the monster book, you can see the trophies and descriptions of your enemies you previously captured. The building mode and the levels UI were also slightly modified. The number of spells and skill slots have been reduced, similar to the items. Lastly, the end menu got a remake. If you complete a level, you get some kind of reward for it, which you can see by clicking on the new report. These reports are sent by your man and tell you what you gained, in this case, the short sword. The next video will be in a few weeks and will probably show the alpha gameplay, so stay tuned. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook for further updates.